can see the demon in you, doesn't wanna come out and play. I can see the demon in you, doesn't wanna come out and play. Everybody say fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit.
Hey, fuck this
Everybody
shit.
say fuck this shit.
Hey, fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit.
Hey, fuck this
Everybody
shit.
say fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Hey, fuck this shit.
What's going down? Welcome back to the Fuck This Shit podcast. I'm your host, Dre, back again. Oh. I always start the podcast thanking y'all for taking the time to listen to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But if you watching the video portion, you see Goofy over here. You know what I'm saying? we got a little guest in the building, my little brother Devyn.
Gang. Hey, what's up? What's good? What's good?
Oh, yeah, man. So Devyn hit me up a little while ago. I don't know, like last week or some shit. And he was like, what's up? You trying to let me come through on the podcast? I told y'all I was going to start coming through with way more guests and shit like that. So I was like, yes. I was like, yeah, we could do it next week.
Bullshit.
I said we were supposed to do it on Thursday, but then Blaze was on the bullshit Thursday. So there was none of that. So
I be telling them Blaze don't like me. I'm so serious. Blaze don't fuck with me.
she don't fuck with Granny either.
Blaze don't fuck with me for some reason. I've done nothing to Blaze to make her not mess with me. But I swear she praying on my downfall.
You look like Granny.
Yeah.
Shit. And she do not really fuck with Granny like that.
She be praying on my downfall, I swear.
You come with some Skittles. That's what Granny did.
Bro, I'm the one that... Well, I used to, because I don't like watch Coco no more. Because that shit gotta die.
Yeah, Coco dead.
But,
no, listen, my granny, she wasn't fucking with my granny either. So my granny always be eating Skittles or whatever. And gave her a Skittle once or twice. Now they homies. Because, you know, Blaze can be bought. And so she might just go in there. She go in there, get a couple Skittles. You know what I'm saying? Smile, leave. Come back, get a couple Skittles. She might... Now she get where she'll go play on her bed or whatever. She like, oh yeah, you can watch me be cute. You still can't hold me though. Yeah, but I think it's cause my granny getting old, John. I don't think Blaze trusts her. I think she's like, no, you'll drop me. Like you're not strong enough to hold me.
She looking at her like, oh.
Yeah, it's no
You
shade.
sure?
Yeah, it's no shade, but you don't look that strong.
You don't
so
look that strong. You looking like, you sure you want? Nah.
Yeah.
Let's not take that risk.
She just now tuning in and you don't already know, man. If for whatever this is your first time listening to the podcast or something like that, make sure you follow on all the social media platforms on Facebook and on YouTube now. You know what I'm saying? At FTS Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit at fuckthisshitpod. Make sure you follow it on your listening platform. And if you got an extra $5, I need that off you, in truth.
Oh, speaking of that,
What?
bro, I'm not salty no more. The way you called me out on that one episode 5, bro. Like, I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh shit. Like, you talking about, okay, so for y'all that don't know, that haven't watched, either don't remember or haven't watched that episode, dude was talking about how somebody in the subscriber pool had to unsubscribe and become resubscribe because, you know, that certain someone didn't have that $5 that month. It was a struggle, right? And, you know, dude was off at first like, hey, like, look, I get it, I understand. Sometimes you know, you just don't have it like that. I was like, yeah, he understands.
I do understand.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, bro, because he says he understands the whole time and explaining it and everything. And then at the end of the whole little part that he was saying, he says, you know, no, actually, because he said, you know, ain't no shame or whatever. And he says, actually, no, yeah, I can't shame because it was my little brother, Devyn. Damn, dude. You gonna name drop me? That's fucked up.
I mean, it was you, though.
I mean, it was me.
And you came back. And I told him you came back.
I did come
And the
back.
whole reason I was talking about it is because I was talking about how I understand how sometimes it be like that.
Continue to shame me.
Would you have felt love if that's not the way it went down? I mean, I'm just saying. Don't, if you want to be mentioned in the podcast, when I mentioned you in the podcast when you got married, you were all like, "Oh, thank you, brother." And now I mentioned you in the podcast.
4 times you weren't thanking me though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, but at that moment you was getting talked about in the podcast, so
True.
you like to get talked about in the podcast.
True, I do.
So, well,
I do.
Well, take the good and the bad, my nigga.
You right.
You take it how it comes.
You're right. Gotta take what. You're right.
It ain't no other business. It's no other podcast business to get into. This is gonna be a real chill episode. This is gonna be like so. I'm 32. This little nigga's 21, 22. Did you turn 20? What is 2000? Yeah, you gonna turn 22 this year. 22. Yeah, you're 21. Let me do the math. Don't try and make it look like I don't know how old my siblings
you
are.
asked the question.
It was a rhetorical
Was
question.
it?
I was counting. So I'm like 10 and a half years older than Devyn. So, we have like a unique experience growing up with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's like a hybrid relationship. It's kind of like always how I talk about how me and my mom's relationship is weird. It's kind of the same thing with me and Devyn's because we grew up in the same house, kinda. Yeah, like for kinda. We grew up in the same house, kinda. We don't even have. I don't even feel like we have the same relationship with our mom. Like,
nah.
It's way.
I feel like I'm just now kind of getting into that spot with mama. That's like it's not the same relationship as y'all's, but it's like I'm grown now.
Yeah, you feel like an adult a little bit more.
Yeah, like so like now like it's more of not a friendship because she's still my mama, but like it's more like I can be like extra real with each other. Like she can tell me like the real stuff that she's going through.
Yeah, I
can tell her the stuff I'm going through, and it's like it's on like an adult level of understanding. I'll say that.
Yeah, I feel that. I think the biggest difference between that is that like I'm not scared of mama.
Oh, I'm terrified of mama.
Yeah, all y'all are scared of mama,
but like all scared of mama. Like
yeah, y'all are scared of mama. I'm not scared of mama. Like, and the thing about it is too is that it's not even like I'm not scared of mama. Like, oh, she won't do shit. Like, no, she'll punch you in your chest. But I mean, at the end of the day,
she has.
I know, but it's not that bad. I mean,
it's not.
It's pretty bad. Like you can't breathe for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And it's that moment where you're like, was this my last breath? Did I cross her the wrong way? But this is why I'm not scared of mama. Cause she'll punch you in your chest, but then like after you all in your room wheezing and shit, she'll come in there like, I'm about to go get some food. You coming? You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know that like she doesn't really want you to die.
Bruh, for real. And we like food. So that'd be the only thing.
Yeah. Like, or it'd be something like that,
let's go.
Yeah.
Nah, I remember, bruh.
A small olive branch.
The one time I can only really remember one time she actually, because she hit me in the chest pretty damn hard.
That's her thing.
But
I think she.
I don't know why it's a chest.
Cause she like, cause she don't want you to, cause she hit hard.
And she
hit,
bow.
She hit you in the face.
Damn, Floyd. Like,
she hit you in the face,
but
nigga.
Like,
you be out of there.
But like I remember we moved into, I can't remember the street. The house that was right across from the Kmart in Lawton, right?
That was right across. Oh, yeah, on Oak.
Yeah, on Oak, and we had just moved in that thing, literally one day in, and I was in what was going to be my room, and the little rod that comes off of curtains, it was off. Somebody.
It's called a curtain rod.
Anyways, nigga, a curtain rod. I was playing with the curtain rod because I was like 13 years old at the time. I'm still childish as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm playing with the curtain rod like a motherfucking ninja out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm over here. I'm up here.
And you broke.
And I hit the ceiling light.
And you shattered it.
So, like, the ceiling light didn't shatter on impact with the rod. It shattered on impact with the carpet floor.
Yeah, so you knocked it off.
I knocked it off and it hit the floor and it shattered. And I was like, oh, my God. And it's like, I can't hide this. It's our first day out. It's our first day in this thing, but I can't hide it. So I called mama. Thinking like, at least, I'm not even trying to hide it at first. You feel me? I'm just going to say it straight up. I'm like, Mama, and I started. I was like, so listen, this is all an accident, and she ain't let me get to explaining to it. Instantly, she's like, what the fuck did you do? She be like dead in the chest like 3 times. I'm like, dude, I couldn't even say anything. I couldn't even say I'm sorry.
You did it, nigga.
I couldn't even say I'm sorry.
Let me tell you how you played yourself. You supposed to do that. A situation like that, you got to play that like court. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get caught with something and you and like your lawyer think that like they probably gonna try and put you in jail for this, they'll try and get your court date pushed back. And they'll just keep pushing back your court date. That way, by the time you finally got to sit in front of a judge for this, it's old.
It's old.
A nigga like me, I'd have swept that motherfucking light up. I wouldn't have said shit.
Bro, look.
I wouldn't have said nothing until she noticed. And hoped that she just assumed that it was like that and she didn't notice already before. So you don't be, and then even when she do, she gonna know it was you off the top. Like,
yeah.
Like anytime we ever did some shit like that, I mean, but like that, we used to glue her shit back together. Me, Julius, and Jamal broke so much of her stuff. Like one time she had this little African statue and it had like a little spear and we knocked the head off.
Nigga, I remember that statue, and I always looked at that shit, and I was like, why does that shit look weird?
Because, no, it looked weird because we had glued it back on, but then it fell back off. After it fell back off, it had like these earrings on it, and I just took the earring and put it on the spear. So it was just like holding the head on the spear.
You got
Yeah, man. Mama was not fucking with me for that.
Man, but you gotta realize I was a good kid.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah, no, you should have swept that shit up,
I ain't
let
do
it die, and then ate that charge whenever it came up way later on and been like, remember when we first moved in? Because that's why you got punched on. You fucked her shit up the day she got it.
The day. Yeah. It'd be like that. I don't know what to tell you. It'd be like that.
But you know. So you know, before you came, I had a whole life. You know what I'm saying?
My bad for fucking that up.
You did.
My bad.
I was the only child. You ever hear about people talking about, oh, you got only child syndrome, you got only child syndrome. Like, I have only child syndrome, but I got siblings. Like, the fuck? So I still have to, like, share the spotlight with y'all. And I got to share my mama with y'all. So, 10 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Just me. Center of attention. Me and Dara are the only grandchildren for that whole time. It's not even any other. Think about it. Daryl only has Dara.
Yeah.
Ricky's a crackhead. He only has crack. His only kids are crack.
It's crack.
Annie has Celeste.
Yeah.
So you get Casper and Cortrell from Celeste and Cheyenne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're your age.
Yeah.
Like
Isabel, yeah.
Yeah, I think Big Casper's a little bit. I think
Big Casper.
Little Casper.
Little Casper is like
is a year older than you, and Cortrell is a year younger than you.
They're both older than me.
They're both older.
They're both older than me. I think Cortrell is, if it's not a year, it's 2.
And then Casper.
And Casper is older than Cortrell.
But Celeste didn't get them until they were like 1 and 3, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Whole point is, I wasn't even sharing the grandchild spotlight with nobody but Dara for a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, it was cool. You know, I'm not going to lie to you, Dad. It was sweet. I was living life. I wasn't even bad yet. I was still making straight A's. I'm telling you, I think you really fucked my life
so
up.
I'll probably fuck that shit up for you.
Yeah, no way. No way.
Dang,
I don't really think that's what it was. Miss Legay fucked it up for me.
Miss Legay, bro.
She the first woman I ever called a bitch, I think, bro.
Cause she was,
Bro.
Cause she was.
She my 4th grade teacher, man. She made me not even care about getting good grades no more. I was like, man, I hate you.
You gotta understand. Miss Legay was still teaching for the entirety of my elementary school.
Did you have Miss Osborne? She got married again,
Miss
and
Osborne.
her name changed.
I think I did have Miss Osborne.
Her first name was Shelly.
Yes, bruh. I didn't have her,
But
But
you
I knew of her.
Nicest lady ever, right?
Yes, bro.
She was my 3rd grade teacher. Then I go into 4th grade to Miss Legay.
I'm so sorry.
Bro.
I'm so sorry, man. But like, Miss Gay ain't even calmed down since, like, when by the time I got into school, in the Bishop, like, she was still mean as fuck.
Cause she ain't getting nothing but a divorce. She still got them
Ain't
same
nothing.
pants on, that same fucking hairstyle. Fuck her.
Bruh, rock that shit to the day she
I
died.
hope I get famous just so Miss Legay can hear the fact that we don't fuck with you.
We don't fuck with you.
We don't fuck with you, my nigga. We grown. I'm a grown ass man. I'm 32 years old.
Man.
It's been fuck you forever.
Fuck you forever.
I'm glad my daughter didn't go there in 4th grade so she couldn't get you. When you start driving the bus,
I ain't gonna lie. Bree couldn't make it past Miss Johnson.
Bree ain't make it past me. I ain't have Miss Johnson. I ain't have Miss Johnson because I didn't go to kindergarten.
I had Miss Johnson.
I went to Elmore West for elementary school because so you don't know about that because you think that my life started with you, but it didn't. I was 10. I was already like a person doing shit. No, I had homies. You know what I'm saying? I had a girlfriend, Kia Carter. Shout out to Kia. You know what I'm saying? She told me that I was her boyfriend. And then she broke up with me like 3 or 4 days later. I didn't talk to her none of the days in between that at all. I don't know if that had something to do with it or if it was just a phase.
I mean, like, look.
She just had a baby.
Oh, she did?
We friends on Facebook still. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say some shit, but like, I don't want to ruin.
I'm
But
not.
not no wild shit. But
I'm
like,
saying.
you know, all right. 3 or 4 days, man. Hey, look. How old is you? 10?
I was 10, bro.
A long ass time. That's a long commitment. 10 years old.
I wasn't fucking with it, bro.
You won't fucking with it.
I mean, I was telling people. I was like, damn, y'all know I got a girlfriend? Because I was shocked. I was like, damn, this is wild.
You better than me. I ain't tell people shit about my first girlfriend. I ain't tell people shit about that. But like, I ain't tell people because her name was weird.
What was her name?
So her first name was Maya. But then I learned her I'm not gonna lie. When she told me her
You
last name.
can't say her first and last name.
I'm not.
You can't put her.
That's what I say. I'm not about to put her
You
on
should have just said the last name.
Dang.
Now you done fucked it up. No, I ain't going back and editing shit. Y'all will never know.
Dang.
And the name probably wasn't even that weird.
It was weird. It was weird. It was very weird. But like to end the shit, like it was so weird that like I couldn't get past it. That's mine. That's probably like literally.
I don't need it. I'm just pulling. I'm just trying to. I'll give this motherfucker to you when you need it.
All right.
Hold that motherfucker over there. Get that thing out the frame. They not paying me shit.
They not paying.
I ain't out here
They
advertising these motherfuckers.
They
Y'all
not
on the audio podcast is like, what are y'all niggas doing? But anyway.
But no, it was just so. It was weird. That's probably really the sole reason I broke up with her.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie.
He was a savage. I got broke up with. I guess I got a history of that. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? I be losing them.
I be go.
You were stupid. So anyway, so being that I existed before you, I actually remember you being born and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember you when you was a baby and shit like that. When you was born, niggas went. They was hating on me. They ain't want to let me hold you and shit. They was like, oh, he's too small or whatever.
Yeah, cause you probably was gonna drop me. What you talking about me now?
I fucked with you when you was little, bro. I didn't know that you was here to ruin my life, bro. I fucked with you heavy. You was my little nigga.
Alright.
So they done put you in the room or whatever. We got left the hospital and shit, I think. Still. They done put you like you laying down in a little crib in your room and like niggas and shook the spot or whatever. I'm like, got you. Got him. They came back in there. I'm in the rocket chair holding you. They like, yeah, I was like, y'all was playing games type shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was trying to. But that was the last time a nigga told me I couldn't pick your ass up. After that, they was like, you get him.
So you played yourself.
I played myself.
You played
I always
yourself.
play myself, bro. I always
You
be
did it to
asking for more
yourself.
responsibilities.
No, you can't. You cannot.
So, like, when do you start? Like, what's your earliest memory that involves me that you could think of?
The earliest memory, honestly, like, it's blurry as hell. So I can't even say like how old like we were or something like that. But like, I just remember me and you not like really fighting, but like play fighting.
Uh-huh.
But like play fighting hard as fuck. like
I don't even remember that and that, but you a big ass nigga, bro.
yeah.
Like and you strong, bro.
Back then and now.
Yeah.
Like
You strong, bro.
Look. Natural.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't. I needed you to know.
Look.
I needed you to know what it was.
I understood. I wasn't mad at you. But like also, nigga, I was like 4? Yeah, you 14 at this age?
I mean, did you die? You didn't even stop fucking with me. You kept being my friend, so I mean,
I had to.
You did. You
Yeah,
like
what
What would Blaze do?
What would Blaze do?
No, I don't remember that at all. I do remember. I think one of like the most interesting moments, like when you was younger. One of the things, like, so I used to always have you. You know what I'm saying? Like, mama had to work during the days or whatever. Like, anytime somebody had to work, especially once you got, like, from baby, once you was, like, 2. So, once I'm, like, 12 and you, like, 2, it's really no time when you going, like, to somebody, for somebody to have you. Like, they'll just leave you with me if I'm not at, you know what I'm saying? Which,
For sure.
Did you see, that's how it be with Bree and Blade sometimes. That's just how that should be. Like, that's
Yeah.
how, that's the world. So... But like me, like 12-year-old me, like I was outside. You know what I'm saying? Like I was not, so we was, that's kind of, I think a thing of my generation. It's like you could go places, like you almost allowed me the ability to have more freedom. Cause it was like, if you could take your little brother with you, you could go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, so you really think that I won't put this little nigga in danger? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm telling you, they trusted you. They trusted you with me. Look, I was probably low key scared. On the cool, I probably low key knew in my little baby mind, toddler ass mind. I was like, hey, we better get into some shit.
Hey,
why
bro,
do y'all keep doing this to me?
Sometimes it wouldn't be. Sometimes it'll be dry. Sometimes it'll be like we'll go to the mall or something like that. I be pulling hoes with my little baby brother. They'd be like, oh my god,
you use me.
Yeah. They be like,
dude.
he's so cute. You was super cute, bro. Like, you was a cute baby.
Hey, look.
But people also thought that you was the R word. So, okay, this is funny. This is funny because,
What?
Mama never told you this?
Nah, but I feel like I asked her about it and she just... Go ahead.
No crap.
Ahead.
Mama never told you this?
No.
So, okay, think about it, right? Like, so Devyn was like 9 pounds, 10 ounces or something like that when he was born. Devyn was born big, has always been big. Like when Devyn was 2, Devyn looked 4. And also, Devyn had like a little speech thing too.
Oh,
so,
bruh.
people was coming up to you, expecting you to like looking at your size, thinking you're like 4. So, even though you're only like 2, and you actually was smart for 2, so like, you actually beyond like what they can hear from you is beyond what 2 should be, but it's like a year and a half, 2 years behind what 4 should be.
Mm-hmm.
So they would literally be like, is he, this is the 90s. Is he slow?
Is he slow? Damn.
Yeah, niggas thought you was slow, bro.
Nah,
Like, no, he's not
remember.
fucking slow. He's 2.
2, bruh.
But then they be like, whoa, he's 2? Like,
Yeah.
And it's like,
I do remember that speech.
yeah. What did they see?
I couldn't pronounce my R's or my S's. It always be was and.
I don't remember what it used to sound like. I remember that it was kind of one of them things that, like, because we were around you all the time, we could understand you, but other people couldn't sometimes, and we'll just it was almost like it was almost like kicking the hill and Boomhauer and say something, and then niggas on TV looking like he said something about duct tape. Everybody.
Duct tape.
Yeah. I mean, niggas will never know now. That's just proof. That's just proof that you could have any kind of issues growing up. You know what I'm saying? With hard work and dedication, you could work through that shit.
You could work through it. I got here.
My nigga got here, bro.
And now I could pronounce my R's and S's kind of.
You like, nah, when you start to do it, you like, damn, that motherfucker is still a little hard.
It's still a little hard to do. I still got focused a little bit.
Hey, shout out Devyn, speech teacher.
Shout out to speech. Oh man, I wish I could remember her name. Shout out to speech teacher. She was nice.
See, that's what's up. Is your beer empty?
My beer is empty, dude.
I got one for you, bro. You can have one. They just can't,
I was waiting.
That was that free promotion right there.
The free promotion, the thing they doing on your Spotify right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
Bro.
Y'all, I congratulated him on the sponsorship that he got on Spotify. Because it says some shit about like Wild Turkey. And it says sponsor.
And I don't drink that shit neither.
I ain't never seen him drink this shit.
I'm only saying I don't drink that shit because they over here making niggas who support me think that they support me.
Yeah,
Nigga, if you cut me a check, I'll drink some fucking Wild Turkey, but I don't drink that shit.
Bruh, I texted this motherfucker in all caps saying, congrats on the sponsor. My man hit me back with, somebody must be telling you something different, man, because I don't know nothing about that shit.
Bro,
what? I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. I screenshot it. I'm like,
did you hear a commercial from Wild Turkey though?
No, that's what I'm saying.
See?
Like, I've never heard it. So I was like, oh, shoot.
Maybe that's...
Like,
maybe it's preliminary. Hey, listen, y'all. I just wanted, in case that's like, some shit I ain't gonna know about until a week or two from now. Maybe I didn't check my email. When I said fuck Wild Turkey, I meant like wild turkeys. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones who be running in between it, like on turkey time.
Like,
I be like, fuck them niggas. And then I come out with the chopper like, kablam, 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 kablam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Wild Turkey, you know what I'm saying? Bourbon, Kentucky whiskey. I don't know if it's Kentucky whiskey or if it's bourbon, if it's from Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's straight, I'm sure, for niggas who fuck with it.
Look, I was just trying to exploit you out here.
So, did you realize I was a drug dealer? Did you know I was a drug dealer? Like real time.
No,
so, like
not
this,
real time.
So this point in time, like you gotta think. So I'm 22. I'm 22 to like 24. So Devyn's like 12, 14.
I'm like, yeah.
This is when you lived over Oak.
So, not real time, no. I did not realize that you were slanging out here, but
like all the way up until I got arrested. Like you didn't.
All until you got arrested, I did not know what was going on. Like I was in the dark with it, right? So shout out to Mama for her not corrupting my mind, my view of you at all, because I was in white church. I was in the super white church. So
in the super white church.
That would have been problematic. But no, I didn't know that you were slanging out here. But looking back on it, hindsight is 20/20.
It was really obvious.
It was obvious as fuck. Nigga, I could never go in the house, bruh. I could never. You would not let me go in the house. You let me go in the house at very rare and certain times. Funny as hell. So I gotta tell the story. I gotta tell.
Wait, before you tell the story.
Okay.
So I don't know, when you say it like that,
No.
It make it sound like it's a crack house in there. It wasn't a crack house.
No, it wasn't a crack house. No.
But that like he telling you, I think it all makes sense when you think about it. I was selling weed out of my house. Like niggas pulling up, leaving, pulling up, leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like we be outside playing basketball. Niggas like pulling up. We stopping basketball games for me to go serve niggas real quick. Like I'm like clearly selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's why the police came. They was like, this nigga's clearly selling drugs.
Clearly selling.
So, with that being said, you see Devyn like not sheltered is not really the word. What's the word?
I would say sheltered.
You would say sheltered?
I would say maybe just innocent and naive.
That's actually
Maybe just innocent and naive.
Yeah, and and maybe slightly sheltered because everyone knows that or knew that.
Yeah.
So I think it was kind of like, huh?
I said, accept me.
Oh yeah, you didn't know
that I was innocent and naive.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know what even naive meant.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you were. So yeah. So since we knew that about you, I think that's why, it was so much. You know what I'm saying? Because all we was doing was smoking in there and shit. But I was like, nah, we ain't here smoking. Devyn can't come in here while we smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this motherfucker got me.
Yeah, I seen. You got yourself. The beer is not actually an inanimate object. Like it's
It was.
It's not animated.
My bad. Get it out.
Yeah, get that nigga up out of here,
My
bro.
bad. My bad. Let's get Arnold out of here.
I don't know, nigga. You ain't got no finesse to have that by your foot though.
I mean, the other can's still standing.
Okay. I ain't never spilled nothing on the floor. I'm just saying, you power.
Be,
You the power brother. I'm the finesse brother. That's all I'm
Ain't
saying.
gonna spill, bro.
All right,
got
whatever. Whatever. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. If that motherfucker spill, y'all, I swear.
Look, you gotta understand what's behind.
He gonna be all kinds of bitch ass niggas if this shit spill.
It was like your white shoes too. Actually, let me not do that. I'm just holding.
Yeah, and them bitches is icy too. You know what I'm saying? You see a nigga be coming through with some shit niggas ain't really fucking with like this. You know what I'm saying?
You got the
Niggas
white
something
Reeboks.
like, you know what I'm saying? The white Reeboks with the gum bottom. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to fuck them up. So.
You know what I'm saying?
Never mind.
Lay bought those. I ain't even gonna cap. My baby mama bought me those, but I still kept them clean. They belong to me. You can leave me, but you can't take the shoes.
You can't take the shoes.
You can't take the swag. You can't take the drip, nigga. So anyway,
Hey, hoes come and go. The drip stay forever.
The drip stay
The
forever.
drip is forever.
The drip is forever.
But go ahead.
He called her a hoe, not me too, by the way.
I'll let she's not a hoe. Well, sorry what I know. There might be me being
That
innocent.
nigga said, bro, not you being innocent. Anyway, so yeah, Devyn wasn't really allowed to come in the crib like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be like, we not exposing Devyn to the real. You know what I'm saying? We trying to keep this element separate. And that's what I was really trying to do with my family as a whole. I was trying to keep that whole shit separate from the whole family. I wasn't trying to be like, oh, I'm Trap Lord Dre. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But also, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pretend I don't have money. I'm not going to, like, that's the thing. Like, you did know I had money, didn't you?
I knew you had money coming out that thing.
You knew I had, yeah, you knew.
Now look, again.
That's how you know innocent and naive. Because, okay, wait.
Go ahead.
I made a statement. I should have asked the question. You didn't know I was a drug dealer. Did you realize, like, that I had a lot of money, though?
Yes.
Like, a lot.
Probably not as much as I know now, but, like, enough.
You knew that yeah.
I knew you could do all the stuff that you wanted to do.
Okay, that's fair.
I'll put it like that. Like, you ain't never had to struggle for the stuff that you wanted to do. You just did it.
Yeah. It did it big. It did it Godzilla big.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did it big. And I'm like, no. But okay, you can tell your story now since you always saying.
Oh no, you good. So, you know, this is during the time that when my man was slanging out here, right? And I just got off of school, and all the time I would come home from school and then go to Dre's so I could hoop a little bit, just play basketball and some, just trying to keep myself entertained, not trying to stay in the house, right? The ball went out there today, so I'm like, oh, okay, so the ball's inside. So I'm like, okay, I just grabbed the ball from inside, and I come right back out here, right? And so, but I don't just like barge in the house, I knock, and there's no answer. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, and this, I blame on myself. I don't put this on you, because it's like, I did just come up in your house. But I just walk in the house, the door was unlocked.
It's the innocent and naive in my man.
The innocent and naive, just thinking, oh, the door's unlocked. He won't think of it.
Yeah,
right?
Nobody's walking in my house right now. Like,
nah.
I don't live with nobody. I used to have a roommate. He didn't live there no more at the time. Ain't nobody supposed to be walking up in this motherfucker.
Nah, ain't nobody was there. It was just him. So I just walk up in. I didn't get 2 steps in that house before I hear I'm like, whoa, wait. I'm like, what? Yeah. When I tell you I put my hands up so fast, like I was getting, like the police was there. Man, I put my hands up so fast. My man yelling from his room, like, who the fuck up in my house? I'm like, it's Devyn. It's Devyn. He like, oh, what you want? I'm like, I just want the ball. Gives me the ball. Goes back outside.
Hey, bro.
Now, I'm like, bro, and then it's kind of like, man, how am I supposed to hoop after that? How am I supposed
Jump shot all off, nigga, shaky than a motherfucker, nigga. bouncing the ball off your feet and shit.
This nigga really pulled a gun on me.
Bruh. But you see, like, that's the thing is that I pulled a gun on a stranger. I pulled a gun on a potential intruder.
No, I get it.
I put the gun away from my brother.
No, I understand.
When I found out it was my brother, I put the gun down.
Exactly. I appreciate you for not shooting me.
See?
You know?
But how often do you say that? How often do you say that you appreciate me not shooting you?
Every time I tell the story. So, I mean...
Bruh.
So, it was a lot of times where I thought you was going to shoot my brains out, but I mean...
Just the one.
It was just a one time. But, boy, I'll never forget that one time.
Oh, it is what it is.
It is what it is. This man put a whole shotgun on me talking about it is what it is.
It wasn't a shotgun. It was a pistol. It was a 45.
I don't know why I remember you saying that was a shot.
I didn't have no shotty in that crib. I had a 45. I had a 9. I had a 45 that looked like a 9 though. So it looked smaller than a 45. But then when you look at the hole in that motherfucker, you be like, that's a 45. I'd be like, yeah, I would like blow your chest off your body.
Butt shot!
You know what I'm saying? Like, but now I don't even have no guns. Probably because of that. Because I'm like, you have guns, you might shoot your brother.
You might shoot your little brother.
And I'll never have to worry about that no more because I'm not strapped no more. But I be saying that, but it's like, every time I talk about it, I'm like, man, but I do like guns. I think I might go get me another one. But I got Blaze over here, and it's like when you got kids and guns, it's
Blaze
like,
be adventurous.
Nigga.
Blaze be adventurous.
Blaze be holding up her dolls, bro. Blaze be... I walk in her room, she have a fucking...
Got the gun all sideways and shit. Like
nigga in the mirror with the gun sideways, thumb and everything talking about.
I know you got that Coco. What you say about Coco, nigga?
Nigga.
What you say about
my nigga JJ?
What you say about my nigga JJ?
No, now she be on the Sesame Street.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's way better. The songs on Sesame Street hit way
Until
harder.
she be obsessed with Elmo.
I ain't tripping. She could have.
You ain't tripping on Elmo no more?
Yeah, I just don't like Elmo. She can't have no Elmo dolls. I was talking
You're
about.
not gonna get her Tickle Me Elmo?
No, fuck no. Them bitches is creepy as shit. Fuck that. Elmo got a creepy laugh to be able to stand up and then start laughing after you knock him over. No, Elmo not allowed to be animated at my crib. Anyway, so okay, I moved out. Is there anything else that we missed? Anything? Is there any specific, any memories in between that time? Anywhere before, anywhere before you moved to Ohio? I mean Hawaii.
You said what?
I said anything before you moved to Hawaii. Do you remember?
I do remember. Okay, look. First of all, let me preface this. Dre was not a terrible brother to me. He was not. He was actually a pretty great brother to me.
I tried to.
For the longest time, I looked up to him until he told me he sold drugs at one point. Then it's like maybe I should get a new role model.
Damn, bro. Damn, I was a good drug dealer, bro. People really liked me. Like if I had a Yelp, I would have 5 stars.
5 stars.
5 stars, bro.
5 stars. Leave 5 stars on this podcast.
Leave 5 stars on the motherfucking podcast. If you ever bought a tree from a nigga and you listen to this motherfucker, let niggas know Dre was a 5-star marijuana salesperson.
But nah, I remember. I don't know where exactly it was coming from. I think we just left and we was going to Kmart for some shit. And we was like, there's this road that like you gotta take to get there, and it ain't nothing but like grass and like that's it. Like it was just a one-way street, right? Like a one-way little road.
Oh yeah.
And I guess I was just getting on my nigga nerves like this day, and this man got so fed up with me that he was like, you know what? Get out. Get out? My man stops the car. Skirt. Get out. I'm like, wait, what? No, we wasn't coming. We was going home.
Yeah, we was on the way home.
We was on the way home. And he just stops the car and tells us to get out. I'm like, at first I'm laughing. I'm like, what? Nah. He said, no, for real, get out. Oh. Oh, okay, starts bawling my eyes out. Because I'm just thinking, I'm like, this nigga really finna just desert me.
Yeah.
Like, this.
Yeah.
And like, we weren't living on Oak. This wasn't on Oak. This wasn't just across the street. This was a whiles away.
Yeah. We wasn't that close to the house.
This was a whiles away. My man just said, get out. And he, not only do I get out the car, this nigga drives off for a sec. I'm like, oh my God, this man just left me. This man just left me to die, basically. Now, I'm in Lawton, bruh.
Yeah, you was definitely like, even if you was as far away from home as you could have possibly been, you was also not far from home.
I wasn't that far.
But okay,
like,
listen.
honestly, but also like, I'm like less than 10 years old at the time. So, I don't know my way around here like everybody else do. You know, it's a big city to me. It's the only city I lived in. It's a big city to me.
So that wasn't an original idea.
What?
Celeste did that shit to me when I was like the same age.
Nigga, that shit was passed down?
Yeah. And I literally remember her doing it and it was probably on the same shit, because I don't remember exactly what I was saying to her either, but it was like on some like talking shit to her like I wasn't in her car shit. That's all it was. Like, it was just like, I think I was talking about her car. Like, I think I might have called her car raggedy or something like that or whatever. And I think that's what it was. I think I like was talking shit about Celeste's car. Like, oh, your car raggedy or some shit like that. She was like, oh, my car raggedy. Skirt. Get out.
Get out.
Let me tell you how soft I was when I wish she did it to me, though. I start crying, too. We was on the street that we lived on, though.
Nigga.
We was on the street we lived on. We was kind of far down. But we was on the street. I could have walked.
You could have walked.
I was younger than you were, though.
Oh.
So I was probably like 4 or 5.
So like you compensated for the age. So you was
with
like,
the distance.
Oh, this nigga 8 years old.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be scared to walk home from down the street.
He ain't gonna be scared to walk 10 miles home.
Your ass was probably. You was probably literally in the same neighborhood, though.
Probably, but like
just somewhere you didn't know where you was.
I didn't know where I was.
It's too easy to get kids lost. They don't be paying attention.
I had a game plan after you drove off. I was like, I guess I'll just walk to Granny and Papa's house, because I knew where that was. If there's any place I knew where how to get to, it was Granny and Papa's house.
You know how many times I've been at Granny and Papa's house sitting out on that little side porch just waiting on somebody to get home? Because I done been it. That's the thing about me. I don't know why motherfuckers didn't ask me more questions. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not saying I was neglected. I was definitely not neglected. But I think they just trusted me. And then, you know what I be saying? I don't know what happened. But I would do little shit like this, right? If I went to go do some shit I wasn't really supposed to go do right after school, I would go to Granny and Papa's house when I got done with that. Because Granny and Papa wasn't going to ask me where I had been or where I came from.
Right,
and then Mama would come get me from Granny and Papa's house, so she wouldn't ask me how long I had been there.
All right.
Yeah.
Big brain.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I'm smart. But that's also why I parent Bree the way I do, because I'm like, kids are gonna find a way to do what they want to do. Like, I'm not about to sit up here and
I get that.
Yeah, but if I find out, it's over.
It's over. You gotta be
I'm coming down with the hammer. Taking everything. Taking everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Xbox,
It's whatever.
gone.
You don't need me.
TV gone.
Xbox TV. Nigga. Come in that motherfucker with a blanket and a pillow. Bree come in her room to a sleeping bag and a candle. A candle.
No, it's a candle.
A candle and a sleeping bag.
Back in poverty you go.
You ever see the episode of the Cosby Show where Theo comes home and they take all the shit out of his room and they make him buy it back?
You want me
and he walks in, his mom's pretending to be the whole other motherfucker. He walks into the living room and they got all her stuff. He's like, here at Furniture City.
You gonna be like,
yeah, but all right. So you say You said you want to talk about Hawaii a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't live in Hawaii. I visited Hawaii one time.
Yeah.
It
That shit was lit, right?
It was very lit.
That shit was lit.
It was very lit. The spam is overrated. The little spams, the what you call
Oh,
it?
look. That's where I gotta slightly disagree with you, because the spam, it's called spam musubis.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, the spam musubis is spam and rice, and it's wrapped in seaweed. That's literally all it. That's all it is.
It got some egg on it too, don't it?
It can come with or without the egg.
Oh, so the egg is optional, and y'all was raving over a piece
The
of
egg.
spam on top of some cold
Yes,
rice, bro.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Wait, cold. Yeah, your musubis cold.
They're supposed to be hot.
They're supposed to be warm.
Maybe they was warm. I don't remember.
They're supposed to be-
I ain't gonna cap at you. I don't want to throw shade. Like I remember for sure. I remember trying it and being like, "This is mid."
Man, I was about to say, if you had a cold musubi, yeah, bro, that shit would be mid. That shit would be mid as fuck. It's not supposed to be cold, bro.
I don't know.
It's not supposed to be cold, but nah, Hawaii was lit. Hawaii was very lit. Like, I did a lot of my growing as a person in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And just the atmosphere in Hawaii, it was really, really good, especially for like the mental space I was in at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Lon was kind of fucking me up, I ain't gonna lie. So moving to Hawaii, of all places, it was like a reset of everything, you know what I mean? And like, it was really, really, like, really good for me. There was some weird shit there, for sure.
It's weird shit everywhere.
For sure, there's weird shit everywhere. But
One thing that I thought that was weird about Hawaii was like, this is paradise, but also like just on the outside, because the inside is meth.
It's meth.
Yeah.
It is methamphetamine.
Yeah. It's like
it is something about meth, coke, and like.
motherfucker.
You was talking about me. You was talking.
You didn't put it on.
I ain't put shit on you.
Man, whatever.
I ain't put. But nah, no, it is, the inside is, it all depends where you live. I'll say that.
Well, yeah, because
Like,
it also costs a lot to live
it
in
costs
motherfucker.
a
Everything
mad
expensive
lot.
as shit in Hawaii.
Milk at the time, before, inflation was the big thing that it is today, milk was like damn near $5. $5-6 out there.
Yeah, milk is literally like $3 still.
$3 still.
Here, yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm not.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude.
But everything get exported. It makes sense.
Yeah, literally everything. Like, they don't make none of that shit except musubis. But like, they don't make none of that shit like there, bro. Like, everything is exported. Everything.
I mean, the spam don't get made in Hawaii. That shit is exported
I mean,
too.
all of it is exported.
Everything exported.
But yeah, so everything is expensive there. Everything. Housing, bruh. Let me tell you how bad housing is. You can have a literal shit shack. You feel me? Like, you can have the size of a studio apartment, but in shack form, right? If it's at the beach.
That nigga said, but it's shack form.
But a shack form. If you at the beach, if you live by the beach, nigga, $750. $750. What do you expect?
No
You
AC.
No AC.
Yeah, this shit don't be having AC out there.
No AC.
I had a
no
homegirl who was
nothing.
staying out there. That's one thing that was funny when I was out there, because mama always say that shit. They're like you can't take me nowhere. Like, no matter where you take me, I'm going to know somebody.
Nowhere, bro.
Yeah, anywhere.
This nigga went 2,000 miles, still knew somebody. Oh my
Yeah, they
God.
talking about where you going. I'm like, I'm about to go link up with my homegirl. Like
Nigga, you know people here?
Yeah.
When? How?
Yeah. Oh man,
How?
I'm fucking friendly, bro. People fuck with me.
Bruh.
People like me.
I'm like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, when, because when you came to visit, I thought you was like visiting with us and only us.
I was there to visit y'all. and
I mean, you
mostly
was,
y'all.
but like, also, then you went with friends. I'm like, friends?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
had multiple friends up there. I
You
met
had
up
multiple?
with 2. Yeah,
I'm like, friends?
yeah. I went and kicked it with
Yeah,
Vince,
who
and
do
I
you
went and kicked it with
know?
Emily.
Yeah, who do you know here? I'm over here thinking like, nigga, you met some people in the span of 2 days?
Nigga went on a hike.
Bruh.
Went to the real beach. She took me. I didn't even go. I never even went to like the tourist beach.
Really?
The beach that she took me to. Me, her, and like 6 other people was the only people even out there.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah, she was like I drove. She was like, where I'm about to take you. She was like, if they see you getting out that car with that barcode on the side, they're gonna like low key fuck with you because they're gonna be like, you're a tourist. It's not really a tourist area. I was like, damn.
They don't fuck with tourists, sir.
Yeah,
They do
but
not
they didn't
fuck
fuck
with
with us because there wasn't nobody out there, no way. And then, you know,
Mhm.
once we got out there, it was chill. It was nice in the motherfucker though.
Yeah,
But you
bro.
know, my black ass, you know, I didn't even really get in the water. I sat on the
Bruh.
side. I drank beer, sat in a hammock,
feel
looked at the scenery and shit.
I feel
The
that.
ocean too big for a nigga who can't swim like that.
I
Bro.
was about to say, that shit ain't a lake. That shit ain't Lake Latonka.
It's the ocean.
That shit is ocean.
It'll take
that
you
shit is
away.
Pacific.
Yeah, it'll take
That
you
will
away.
take you away and you won't come back. It's over.
I'm not trying to be like Carmelo. LeBron is not out there. And they make Carmelo Anthony tell that story every time LeBron James come up. He'd be like, yeah, me and LeBron got drafted the same draft class. They'd be like, yeah, he saved your life, didn't he? Didn't your non-swimming ass, didn't your black ass fall off the boat, can't swim?
Can't swim, bro.
Thought you was good. LeBron had to come save you. You say he saved you? He's your father now? You said LeBron James is your daddy? Like,
Had a slow motion like, no!
Mellow.
Mellow! Splash! Splash!
Stupid.
Nah, but, it's just, like, yeah, if you live by the beach, like, again, it's mad expensive. But, like, the thing about it is, like, it's super expensive to live there. I would never live there again strictly because it's too expensive. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, it is too fucking expensive.
it's way too expensive. But if it was cheaper, definitely. You feel me? Like, definitely would go back. Because, like, the people there, nice as fuck. To everybody.
For the most part,
For
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
To everybody but white people.
And we not white people.
We not white people, so we good.
Don't they call them Howleys or something?
Howleys. They call them Howleys. And Howley technically just means, like, foreigner. Like, foreign to the land.
Oh.
So, technically, we are that.
Oh, okay.
But we're not, because they just associate that with the whites.
That's dope.
Yeah, so like we're exempt from that title. Yeah.
I knew I fucked with them people out there.
See?
I
Yeah.
fucked with them people.
But like
Go ahead.
Not my bad. It was mad cool. The people there, super fucked with the people. I don't think I ever really had a problem with anybody there. But like I never had a problem with nobody, to be honest with you. But like not nobody that like I strongly disliked that was like local to the island. You know
I feel
what I
like
mean?
that's the opposite of the vibes I get in Houston. All the people I like out here are from somewhere else.
Exactly.
The niggas I meet from out here, I be like, y'all motherfuckers kind of weird.
Weird.
I done met some decent people from out here, but most of them I be like, y'all have a unique look on like.
Houston though.
The girl I'm talking to now is from out here though. She's cool. She seems like.
That's what's up.
So you know, I mean, I guess.
Hopefully, she don't flip a switch on you. No, I'm hoping the best for that. Don't flip a switch on my boy though.
Hey, man, you know.
But as far as Hawaii,
It's
like,
chill right now.
It's chill.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
It's really crazy.
It's
It's ridiculous.
crazy.
Handmade. She ain't go to DR for that thing. That motherfucker was that's from my mama.
She ain't get the BBL.
She ain't get the BBL. I can't fuck with that.
Can't fuck with BBL. Nah, bro.
That's not for me. Anyway,
Nah.
listen. So you was talking about earlier. You was talking about how because of your proximity to white church, you know what I'm saying. You was like my inability to remain role model after you was like, oh damn, this nigga's El Chapo.
El Chapo.
Yeah, which I was not. But you know what I'm saying. I did have some money. I had a little change. But anyway.
I get that. Yeah.
So you go to Hawaii,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of continues. Like you kind of get like
Yeah.
more into the church in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying all of that or whatever. Which is okay. That's another thing, right? Because we never grew up in the same house, or we didn't grow up on the same like timeline. It's funny because up until the point when I was like maybe Up until I had Bree, until I was like 16, I was still going to church pretty regular.
Yeah.
But like now that you done been through white church and you done been through it as an adult and all this other stuff, you can see how like once I had Bree, I was gonna pretty quickly be like, fuck these motherfuckers, motherfucker. Like
Yes, bro.
y'all some old judgmental ass,
Yes, bro.
bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Old racist ass, whole ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Not even lying, bro.
Trying to stow my shine up. You ain't even trying to. Y'all ain't trying to see my side of this whole thing at all. Y'all are like, y'all want me to feel your disappointment. Like I'm not 16 about to have to raise a baby. Motherfucker, you not my daddy. I don't got time to have to worry about how you feel as though you really let us down. Like, nigga, what the fuck? What you mean let you down?
Bruh, it was so crazy in that thing, bro. Like, I feel like that's another thing where I feel like moving to Hawaii did me a lot of good. Cause like, even though like you go to Hawaii and you went to the church, it's a non-denominational church. So like it ain't black church, but you know, like it gears more towards white, but not all the way what Lawton was.
Yeah, no, I'm trying. Okay, so like that's a fair note to make. The church we went to in Oklahoma was like a white Southern Baptist church. Like it was white church. The church Devyn went to in Hawaii is like that new white church shit. You know where the pastor got the earphone with the headpiece that hit right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shirt not tucked in, you know what I'm saying? But still got the slacks on, you know what I'm saying? But the shirt over the slacks.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
They come in here and they're like, let's get pumped for Jesus. You
It's a party.
It's a party.
It's
you know
a
what
party.
I'm saying? If you from the L, First Assembly type shit. First Assembly is, I don't know if it's like technically a non-denominational church, but they have the vibes. Like when you walk into First Assembly, it's an arcade.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they
That's
like perfect word. Arcade church.
Yeah, we're gonna get the kids in here.
We gonna get the youngins in here.
We're gonna get the youngins in here. Are they gonna be here for Jesus? Some of them. Some of them. A few. You was there for Jesus?
I was there for Jesus, but like the what is it? The perks of going to the church. Cause you know we tried a few churches out there before we settled on the one we got to.
Yeah.
Like, and one of them was a black church.
Yeah.
But all they got fucking with that.
All they got is church too.
That's all they have is church.
Yeah, all black church got is Jesus.
That all of it is Jesus. That's all.
Some of them eat a lot depending on their denomination, so you might get to eat. But even if you get to eat and you at a black church, you gonna be hungry because they gonna
be hungry.
It take a while.
It take a lot, bro. When we tried that black church out in Hawaii, it was like I think we got there like 10ish. We ain't get done till like 12:31. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say in there.
Nigga, shut up. I'm praying to God. That's like, bro, look, I hear you. I get it. Let us go. Please.
I'm telling you, bro.
Let us go, man.
But you know what? I think that's why I've always felt like, I feel like I got gypped out of my chance to really, like, you know, maybe I could have been super into the whole, like, religion shit if I would have went to black church. Because I feel like, I'm just not sure.
You better word it right. Go ahead. You better word. I already know what you're finna say. You better word it right.
I don't know if they really going to heaven in white church. Is that what you gonna say?
No,
Because I'm saying I feel like black people, like, feel like black church is like way more about God and Jesus and like everyone there is like there. Not everyone, obviously, everyone got their shit, but it's like ain't nobody there because they got a literal arcade in the front. Because it's not one.
Yeah.
It's like more community based and shit like that. I feel like going to black church is like, the difference is like when niggas be like, damn, I should have went to a HBCU.
Yeah, I get that. I'll say it like this. With a non-denominational church, it is more of the, lack of a better term, arcadey. Like you're gonna see like the stuff that brings you in isn't Jesus. You feel me?
And they put Jesus
like,
in a little 45-minute box.
Basically, like a lot of it is like you either getting invited to like a huge, like, event type thing. And that's how you start. Which, I mean, I will say, is a great way of getting people in.
Yeah.
But then it's like, it's also, are you retaining? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
what is your retention rate on, like, people who, like, saw this church and was like, oh, shit, they do the fun shit here, though over here.
I mean, it's enough because them motherfuckers don't be out of money.
They'd never be out of money. They never be out of money. I'll keep it at that. They never be out of money.
I'm gonna say.
They never be out of money. I will keep it at that. Like I ain't never. Man, let me not.
But I think like also, like being black, there's no way that you could go to a white church, especially with the way the world is now, and not realize like, especially when we think about Cash Road or Northwest Baptist, whatever you want to call it. Like those were Trump supporters before Trump supporters.
Pre-Trump supporters.
Pre-Trump supporters.
Pre-Trump supporters. It's crazy how much, like, okay, so like when Trump was, during kind of the term of when Trump was president, we passed Hawaii, right, at this point? Or we passed Hawaii? Because you wanted, because your Trump shit was that we talking about church right now.
We
just talking about
you
church.
can skip ahead,
Okay.
and then we'll shoot back.
Okay, so like a good chunk of while Trump was in office was while I was in Houston. So, and while I'm in Houston, like I'm working at a church. Like that is my job, and it's so like.
No, wait. This some white church ass shit.
Okay.
Devyn was not working for that church. Devyn was volunteering for that church, and they was giving that nigga a stipend. That wasn't no motherfucking check that man was getting when he was first working there.
Look, dog, I was.
They was like, you an intern. Yeah, you an intern for God. What the fuck is that?
I was an intern.
Boy.
I was an intern,
You
bro.
know.
And like, look, it's like, it's like this. Of course, because I still like, when people ask me, like, what am I, like, so it's like religious based, like, I am Christian.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, at the time, I'm not so sure about now, but at the time, I really wanted to be a youth pastor.
Yeah.
So, like, going into that field really helped with that. But with that being said, back to the Trump shit, it's like, it was so conflicting at times, cause it's also like, I do not fuck with Trump's viewpoint of how he's getting down, like at all, not in a little bit. You feel me? And I'm surrounded by people that think the same way. So
I have a question about that.
Okay.
So, because I stopped going to church before it started being an issue. Well, at least a main issue. When I remember the viewpoints that they had on abortion at church when I was young. Like, I actually remember it being talked about. I don't remember it being like a huge thing. But I remember it being talked about to the point that, when you in something, especially when you're young, you don't have any real opinions on this or whatever. Like, I can remember a point in my life where my viewpoint on abortion was like, well, of course you shouldn't do that because it's a baby.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes obvious sense, right?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
Like,
thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same
If
thing.
you grew up, I feel like if you grew up in church for the most part, that at least until you got old enough to think about it on your own, that's what you was told. So you was just like, yeah, I mean, that
the way they put it, it was like you killing the baby like halfway after delivery. You'd be like, oh, never mind, bop. Like,
yeah,
that's how they painted it.
they snuffing this nigga
Snuff film
over here. Like, yeah, we like, where's Wallace String? You ain't never seen The Wire, huh?
No, bro. But just like you making a joke.
That's what happens. That's the way they make the abortion seem like the mama goes in the room, like, and the dad thinks like you about to come back with a baby, and then she just comes back all like skinny and shit, talking about, all right, let's go to the bar. He's like, where's Wallace Street? Where's Wallace?
She coming with you with the shrugged shoulders, like,
You gotta watch The Wire, bro. You're fucking bugging.
I know I'm bugging. I know I'm bugging. I was thinking about the shit the other day.
Big bugging.
I
The
know
Wire is
I'm
one of the
bugging.
greatest shows in television history.
I know, bro.
But
I
anyway.
know.
Anyway, so yeah, so I was saying that to ask you a question, like when before Trump was getting elected, while Trump was president, stuff like that. I'm asking you just because it is a fact that a good part of the reason why Trump got elected was because of Christians voting for abortion. You know what I'm saying? Basically because they knew like Trump was going to be able to get. Did you hear anybody talking about that before or after or during? You know?
No. Like I never heard anybody even speaking of abortion. Like honestly,
At all.
Like at all. Like not that it was an issue, not like none of that, and that like from all Christians, whatever. Like I was never hearing about that until like Trump got in office. Until like now, like you know, it's all like you know I'm hearing nothing but and even before like the whole thing that's going down now.
Do you ever hear anything about even now? Do you ever hear anything about it at church? Like when y'all go to church or anything
we
like that?
We literally had a sermon about it the other week. Not about abortion, but like abortion was part of it.
Yeah, of course.
Like abortion was part of it, and here's the shit I don't fuck with. Like it's like it's like a lot of times churches have a very nice way of like spinning it around without actually saying shit.
Oh,
you feel me? Like it'll be like, oh, this is what homeboy said. He said that like everybody has a choice, and so far that's what he started with. I'm like, okay, so far so kind of good. You know,
YouTube be in your business about what you're doing in the video. So I'm just sliding off camera. You go ahead.
Do your thing. But it's like he says everybody has a choice. I'm like, okay, cool. So far so kind of good. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying that he goes on to say what literally I've heard so many people saying like God or Jesus can make a chaotic situation basically turn into a blessing at some point. I'm like,
keep your rate, baby.
Keep your rate, baby. Keep your rate, baby, because God can flip it.
I don't know if your pastor does his sermons like I do the podcast episodes where he try to like take something from it and like title it. You know what I'm saying? Or like a theme. He should call that one "Keep Your Rate, Baby."
Nigga, shut
that one should be,
bruh. It's like
air quotes, "Keep Your Rate, Baby."
It pisses me off.
Ooh.
To be honest with you, say that's the name of the podcast.
Keep your rate, baby. That's good.
That's the name of the episode. Golly, but like it's like it pisses me off because I'm like, dude, it's literally one. It's a hot button issue. You feel me right now, but like you're literally I can't help but think back. Like okay, so if your daughter, was in that situation.
You've heard me make that point.
I've heard you make that
that's
point.
What I believe.
And it's like if your daughter was in that situation, would you think the same?
Mm-mm.
No, you wouldn't.
That baby gotta go.
It gotta go. You're not gonna make your daughter keep
what if
that
it was
baby.
Black? Out of there. Out of there.
Thanos.
Finito.
Like, bro, like, I just don't. As far as, like, all that, and, like, it even goes as far as, like, the LGBTQ, like, all those issues. Like, for me, it's like somebody asked me, like, do I think homosexuality is a sin? Do I think abortion is a sin? It's like, and I told them, I don't care. Honestly. Like, I
don't know.
I don't know, but I don't care.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because, again, I tell people I'm Christian. I am Christian. I choose to love people point blank. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it is wrong, whether it is right. You know what I mean? So, that's the a lot of people, a lot of Christians nowadays, that's not taking that perspective. They're more looking at of like the details, like more of the rules of the Bible, of what Christianity is, rather than being an actual Christian.
No, I feel that.
You feel me? Like, rather than being like, this is what Jesus would do.
They trying to be the Bible police.
They're trying to be the Bible police. And like, here's the thing. And then here's the thing. This is a great thing about the church I go to now. Right? Okay. Because there is also somebody that preaches there that I believe, I haven't asked him outright, has a slightly different outlook than, you know, all the rest of the people. Right? And he got on stage. He's a pastor there.
Okay.
And he got on stage and was like, y'all realize that that the last time all these super duper religious folks was out here spewing everything about what's right and what's wrong, they crucified Jesus.
Hey.
They put Jesus on the cross.
Hey, they said my nigga fucking up.
So I'm like, that's a very fair point. So it's like with being a Christian and like going like to white church and working at white church, it's just like you see all these different beliefs that's like you don't know like if they even a lot of times they even on the side of like what's right, and if they're like being clouded by what they think like is what they want. I'm not gonna say what they think, what they want to be Christianity. Because I don't think, here's my thing about that whole thing, and like my main point on this, I don't believe that Christianity should be like how most Christian conservatives, Republicans think, how it's more of we gotta stop this, we gotta stop abortion, we gotta stop homosexuality, we gotta stop these transgenders, we gotta stop all this. Like, no, like you're based on all off rules and regulations. Like you're not even like really going into the reason or like rhyme or reason like that we hear, or why, like, you know, yeah, basically why we hear, like why we believe what we believe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You believe something to push an agenda. I believe in Christianity. I believe in Jesus because I want to choose to love people like Jesus did. And I believe Jesus loved people like Jesus did. So it's like, or Jesus loved people like Jesus did. I believe Jesus loved people.
Yeah, no, I know. No. Yeah.
And so like that's where I'm at with that. Like it's just crazy how like you see all these people hating and like all these people out in abortion clinics acting a fucking fool. You feel me?
Hey, bro.
Like it's just like crazy, man. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy.
And it's like y'all supposed to be worshiping the same God.
We supposed to be worshiping the same
God. My God.
Not mine.
Not my God.
Not my God. Not my God, bro. I don't know who you all worshiping, but it's not my God. And like that be think like
no, that's funny. Yeah, I was being funny, but for real though.
It's real, not my God. Yeah, like I don't know what y'all talk. I don't know.
My nigga wouldn't fuck with that.
He wouldn't. He would not. If you really like look into it, Jesus would not force himself on anybody.
Nah, bro.
On anybody. He would say, "Hey, come follow me." They have the choice of them. Yeah. You either come follow me, you don't. That's it.
Be like, hey, that nigga God y'all be praying to, that's my daddy.
That's my dad.
That's my daddy.
Come follow me. You don't want no more?
I can tell you about my nigga.
You want no more? I'm here. Let's go.
But if these niggas make Drake daddy, they follow Drake daddy.
You're stupid, my nigga. You're stupid.
They don't follow Drake daddy.
You're stupid, bro. But nah, dude, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's disappointing as hell to see.
Yeah.
In all honesty,
that's the real.
It's disappointing as hell to see, because I just don't understand where all this hate and judgment is coming from. Like, if we are to be worshiping the same God, where's all this coming from? Why y'all outside abortion clinics? Why y'all like yelling at folk? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all, tweeting what y'all tweeting out? You know what I'm saying?
Why y'all leave it on Twitter?
Why y'all leave it on Twitter?
Y'all don't belong on Twitter. Twitter ain't for y'all. Twitter is
Twitter is not for us.
Twitter is for the ratchets, bro.
Get y'all asses
off Twitter,
Bruh,
We don't want you. We don't even want to. We don't even want to. This is not Facebook. We don't want to see your bullshit comments and then retweet and quote tweet it and be like, "Oh, this the bullshit I'm talking about." We don't do that.
We don't do that.
We'll scroll. We'll mute your ass and move right on past you.
That's
Twitter
it.
is not for that. We only fuck with people we agree with on Twitter. Gang.
Bruh, for real. Because I'll be seeing something I don't disagree with. I'm like, this stupid ass, bro. Unfollow, bro.
Mute,
block,
tweet.
mute, whatever. Like, it'd be crazy. And so it's like, it's just from a fellow Christian standpoint, if you want to label it a progressive Christian, I guess, but like, it's disappointing to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people act a fool. Like, especially, not only with me being Christian, with me being black. Like,
Because you know you believe in master's religion still.
bruh.
You basically a white man's nigga. You're kind of a coon.
Please shut the fuck up.
I'm just
Please shut up, bruh.
That's why when niggas ask me, they be like, what you I be like, oh, I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? They be like,
exactly.
What? They be like, yeah, I can't tell them I'm a Christian though. That's like
exactly. Christian is like that's what
it's black slander. It's black slander at this point.
It for real is.
It's almost like
it's like
saying
cussing. Like, bro, like
it's almost like saying you're a Republican.
Bruh. Damn near. I'd be like,
You
I'll
gotta
be
tell them, like,
always be on the vibe you on. You feel me? Yeah. Like, I don't even be wanting to be like, oh, I'm Christian, because Christian has this such negative connotation with it.
And you're like, no, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, but like not in the way that these niggas.
Not in the way that they are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not finna come burn down your house for being gay.
I can't call myself a Christian because they've sullied my trust a little much, and I'm just like, this is what I'm saying. Y'all saying the only way in is to know about this nigga Jesus. I don't know, bro. That don't seem like something Jesus would say. I'm just saying. I don't feel like my nigga Jesus would be like, oh, if you ain't heard about me, how you gonna get in if you don't know? Like, I don't think heaven is a secret club where you gotta get your code right. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'll say it like this. I'm not trying to convert nobody.
And you know, niggas, they took books out the Bible.
Yes, I know.
We ain't even got the whole book.
That's another thing too.
Did y'all take all the black shit out? They took all the. We gonna look back, and this is gonna be the first. They was gonna be like, the Bible is critical race theory. We taking all of this. We banning these books. Those were the first banned books, bro.
Bruh.
The books of the Bible. The Vatican said, get them niggas out of there.
First ever century. Get out.
Maybe they were saving Jesus. Maybe Jesus was like Martin Luther King, because you know Martin Luther King had hoes.
And Martin Luther King had mad hoes.
Had mad hoes. Maybe Jesus had mad hoes too, and they was like, that's gonna fuck the story up. and he was black.
Jesus was black. That's such a fact that don't even need conversation, bro. Like,
listen, Jesus gotta be black. It's like not even no other way.
It's not no other way, bro.
And that's another reason why I couldn't fuck with white church that much. But anyway, fuck these motherfuckers. We ain't talking about their crack ass no more. We talking.
Alright.
We gotta rewind. We skip something.
Alright, what we skip?
We skip when you came and stayed with your boy.
Oh my god, bro.
So, first off, what made you decide to come? So, why did you come back to Long? So, you go ahead. You can tell the story.
So, I was in. This is when I was in Hawaii. I was in Hawaii, and I remember my boy calling me, and basically asking me like, "Hey, what did you think about this? You know, me, staying with him and his baby mama." And
she wasn't my baby.
Wasn't baby mama at the time. Baby mama now.
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying for context of the story.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because there was no other baby. It was just Brie.
For sure. So like, I could say like,
yeah, I say it all the time.
Yeah. Do you want to come stay with me in LA? And I was like, yeah, sure. Because again, like, even though, I have known about the drug dealing at the time, it's like, I still have a pretty high opinion of Dre. I still do. But like, I still have.
Yeah, you see my nigga keep kind of. No, go ahead.
What?
Yeah, I used to.
I had to correct myself. I was like, I don't want these niggas to think I hate you.
Yeah, like, I'm like, yeah.
No, I don't. No. I still do.
It's saying you don't have a podcast, so I mean,
damn, dude. But no, like I'm like, yeah, like that'd be super down. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And so like the Hawaii living ends. You know what I mean? And my mom and Teddy and my mom, Teddy, Rissa, and Cameron, they go straight to Houston, and I go and live with Dre and Lay in Lawton, back in Lawton, and it was cool. It was very cool. I definitely needed the time away from the fam. There was a bunch of shit that went down. More notably, first time I got high.
Bruh.
First time I got high was with these niggas, bruh. And when I tell you, I feel like I went all in on the process. Cause first of all, okay, so first time I got high, never done anything like this. I haven't gotten drunk. You feel me? Like, I'm like, now this guy sounds like, my boy's a bad influence on me, but like
I'm not.
But like no, because I chose it.
Everybody listening to this motherfucker is grown, so you kind of already know. Like, you got a brother who's 10 years older than you, who smoke weed and be smoking weed all the time. You grown now. Like, I think you was 17. I don't think you was 18 yet. You was 17. You graduated.
Yeah, I was
early.
17.
You was 17.
I was 17 at the time when I first got high. And
yeah, but 17, you 17 years old, you want to smoke. Like, it's common sense that you would come to me. You know what I'm saying?
Like you was.
Yeah.
At the time, like, niggas smoked in Hawaii, but it was like, I didn't want to smoke with anybody that, like, I didn't know or didn't trust. So I'm like, okay, I really want to test it out. Like, I'll smoke with Dre. So, like, not only did I smoke, I had gummies on top.
Yeah.
So, nigga, I was gone. Out my mind, bro. And then, like, even more fun because we smoked, had gummies, and then went straight to Walmart.
Which, R.I.P. Walmart being open 24 hours.
Bro, R.I.P. Walmart being... Because he definitely rolled up in that bitch at like 2 in the fucking morning. And like...
High as fuck. Because I was going to cook us something, probably. On some, like, I'm going to get us some food, cook something.
I think he cooked, like, some chicken... Like, chicken with pasta or something like that. I can't.
Probably ain't no fucking telling.
Yeah, ain't no fucking telling. But, like, my dude... We go to Walmart, and I am, like... Gone, dude. I'm like, I don't even really know what's going on. I can't even process the fact that we at Walmart right now, and I'm this high. Not even we this high, and I am this high, right?
This nigga.
And
you remember what you said to us?
No.
Nigga, look, we was walking through Walmart, my nigga. You looked at us, you was like, so y'all smoke like this and just be doing stuff like this all the time?
Bro, I'm like, how do y'all function?
How do y'all be like, yeah, that's what he was like, how do y'all be like doing stuff? We like, we not high like you high, bro. Like,
look, bro, because like, I feel like, at the time, I felt like every time I felt Dre, pause, whoa, my bad. Every time I saw Dre, it was when he was high.
That's true.
And so I'm like, still. So I'm like, how? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how are you being like so like normal? Like during this time, I'm gone, bro. Mm-hmm. And like I'm so gone. Man, we in Walmart putting on these motherfucking huge ass animal masks.
Oh, you were late for the book because I told y'all was gonna get lice.
We was gonna get lice.
Yep.
Because it's just there for the open.
I'm like, some white kids are putting them on. You know it's lice in them heads. Y'all gonna get lice.
Bruh, we didn't give a fuck.
Cause you was high as shit.
I was high as shit. I ain't think about no fucking lice.
My nigga Devyn said, I am this panda.
I am the panda, bro. Po. Kung Fu Panda, bro. Bruh, no, like I'm like gone, dude. And then we eat when we get home, bruh. Best fucking food I've ever had in my fucking life. Like I swear to God, dude.
I get a weed, get a food, the
best
boosties.
food I've had in my life.
Oh my God, why is this melting in my mouth right now,
bruh? I'm like, dude,
mm-hmm.
Why does this hit so hard? Why does it slap so hard right now, bro?
The amount that I like food is 80% of the reason why I like smoking so much.
Bro, I can feel that.
Because it make the food, you be like, oh my God.
I feel that. I feel like that was like the job of me like still kind of smoking like when I stopped living with y'all. It's like the food is so good.
He'd be like, oh man, when I get the munchies,
Bruh. It's gonna...
Ezekiel Elliott on that motherfucking nigga.
Bruh, come on, bruh.
Yeah.
Eating,
Yeah,
bruh.
eating.
But no, like, so the first time I got high was with them. I also remember, you talked about this on the podcast before, that nasty ass hamburger helper.
The Philly cheese
The
steak
Philly
soup.
When I tell y'all, bruh,
Y'all,
my man had a spot on.
Wait, before now that I got Devyn here, before we talk about this, let me explain to y'all something that got us to the Philly cheesesteak soup. My mans was eating me out of house and home, bruh.
Look.
Like, bruh, y'all, like, I'll go to the store and get like 6 things of juice and go to work and come home
Gone.
and then it won't even be no, I'll be like, bruh, like, and my mom is like sending me money to like throw it on my groceries, but I'm almost feeling disrespected by what she's sending me because I'm like, you know what this nigga's doing over here.
I ain't know she was sending you money.
I know because she was sending you money too and you was spending all of that. This nigga, bro. I'm like, God damn.
Bruh, look.
So, anyway, towards the end of all of that, my nigga eating me out of house and home and shit like that. We getting down to the scraps or whatever, and that's when we end up making that nasty ass hamburger helper.
Bruh, when I tell you that shit tasted exactly to the T like Philly cheesesteak. And it was, you could taste the green pepper, dude. And wasn't no green pepper in it. You could
wasn't no pepper in there.
Ain't wasn't no pepper in it, bro. You could taste that shit. And I'm like, ugh. Like, dude, no, bro. It was so gross. And it was soup. Like you said, it was soup, bro. Like, that shit was water.
Me and Devyn was eating it. I was eating it. Devyn was eating it.
Bruh.
I was putting mine on the bread and eating it. And Devyn was like, I was like, you got to put it on the bread. And Devyn was putting it on the bread. He was like, okay, it is better on the bread. Elijah was looking at us like, y'all tripping. This shit is disgusting.
Bruh.
And we was just like, it is. Like, after she said it, I think both of us took like another bite or two, but then we couldn't even eat no more.
We couldn't do it, bro, because like, but it is gross. But it is gross. But it's like, again, you got the two niggas in there that love food so much. So it's like, we trying to make the best of a bad situation.
You also got your, like your first like real little job in Lawton. McAllister's.
Man, McAllister's was so ass, bro. Like,
first of all, we're gonna so I'm looking at how long we've been doing this. We're gonna have to do a part 2. We have to bring you back for some more stuff. But just a preface into that, because we're gonna talk kind of about like being grown now and all that the next time I bring you on. When I first found out you was gonna graduate high school early, and I kept telling you like, you should do this or you should do that. Like, you should figure out what you want to do. Like, because like this working to pay your bill shit, it's like not the move. Like, you want to have like some other way through this or whatever. You was not hearing me at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
On a scale from 1 to 10.
10.
So I was right.
You was very much correct. Because it's working to pay your bill shit. It's not it.
Bro, it's not it.
Not it.
It's like actually hell. You're like,
it's not it, bro.
You can't even...
bro, it's so not it. I hate it.
We'll come back to that later.
I hate
Come back to that later. I just had to ask you, but Will, we can end it on McAllister. You can tell them about
Tell them about McAllister's a little bit. So for those that don't know what McAllister's is basically a dine-in Subway, right?
That is basically what McAllister's is.
Yeah.
And they got soup.
Right?
It's not bad.
I think it's gross as fuck.
Because you worked behind there, and we never seen them. We never seen the mice and the roaches.
Y'all, when I tell you this is the grossest establishment I've ever worked in my life, bro, like, it was so gross. When I tell you, bro, there's legit, what you just said was legit in there. Like, roaches, mice, fucking, like, and the way that he operated too was so weird, dude.
You like this why y'all got these roaches and mice?
This is why y'all got it.
So, okay, like, look, First of all, how much money was you making an hour?
$7.25 minimum wage, bro. Minimum fucking wage. Now, you want to ask me? Because I was a server making $7.25. Server.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
It's like being that's like being a server at Chick-fil-A. Right.
Yeah, I'm tracking. You just walking the orders down, wiping the tables down.
I'm taking the order and wiping the tables down. Yeah, that's it, right? Now, ask me about the tips.
I was about to.
Ask me about the tips, bro.
I was about to, Dev. I was gonna ask you. You know, since you a server, you know, people might tip you a little bit. I know they're not tipping like at a restaurant, but they might give you a little $5 here, $2 there.
Yeah.
What you do with the tips?
What I do with tips? What I do? I did nothing with the tips. You know why? Because I couldn't keep the fucking tips. You
Where
know
did the tips go, Dev?
They went. I asked my manager. I'm like, because I had to be curious. I'm like, so why can we not keep the tips?
No, wait.
Right?
Before that, you had to ask your manager because McAllister showed that it was Devyn's first job in more ways than even Devyn realized. When Devyn came back from the interview, got the job and shit or whatever. First thing I asked Devyn is, how much they paying you? I don't know.
Yeah.
You didn't even know.
I didn't know till my first day.
Yeah,
there.
it was like every time, like Devyn had to find out all the things that we all know about working in jobs, like all at one time at McAllister. So anyway, go ahead. The tips, you ask your manager. Because you like.
I asked my manager about the fucking tips. And I asked him, like, hey, since you can't keep these things, like, what do I do with it? Because you put the tips in the jar, right? You put the tips in the jar, and I'm like, okay, so what do we do with the tips? What does that go to? This nigga stares at me in my eyes and says, oh, we have a Christmas party in December, and that's what we use to fund the Christmas party. Nigga, what? What? A fucking Christmas party?
Like, I know you lying to me right now, fam.
I'm not, bro. Like, no.
You taking this shit home. Because you know the Christmas party, they was going to have pizza time pizza in that motherfucker.
Little Caesars. Little Caesars.
Hot and ready.
Hot and ready.
Talking about, can we get a bulk discount?
Boy. They want no but like three servers there anyway.
Your managers was buying weed with the tip.
They had to be, bro. Bro,
was
crackheads.
They was buying crack is cheap. They could have been buying crack.
They could have been buying crack, bro. And it was, bro, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, so I'm putting, cause you know, with me, even though it's not like an actual server job, you know me, I'm gonna be extra nice to people. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna be extra nice to people. I'll make sure they take care of. Innocent and naive.
Doing too much of your job.
Way too much, bro. Way too much. Not worth $7.25.
It was just so funny to watch the difference in your mentality when you first started there versus like when you was on the way out.
Bruh,
like,
it was so bad.
You over here trying to like, I mean, you like Devyn walking in there like, oh, I'm gonna do a good job. I'm doing this, so it's not bad. It's cool. You know, I work with this person. They all right. By the last time, they like, my nigga, like, I don't understand how you. Listen, the funniest thing to me was watching you like realize that like meet the adults around you who was like hella grown ass people who was doing the same job you was doing, like not understanding how they was supposed to be like sustaining an adult life with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's 60 years old working in a dish. They pay him the same thing they pay me. Whose man's is this? What did you do?
Bro,
like,
what is you doing?
Crack.
Nigga.
And maybe not.
I'm not looking around at the staff, and I'm looking around everywhere. I'm like, so you telling me the cook only makes $10? Man, that man makes the sandwiches. He's literally the chef of this establishment. Y'all only paying him this?
Pay that man $10.
$10.
They pay that man 2 sandwiches an hour.
You know what his tip is?
A Christmas party.
A Christmas? No, nigga. No, like he said he's paying him 2 sandwiches an hour.
Yeah,
with a soup, with a baked potato soup on as a tip.
But that's the thing, my man. When I say they paying that man 2 sandwiches an hour,
no,
I'm saying, yeah, like when you think about how much money they be making in places like this and how much they be paying motherfuckers, they be like, oh, we just can't afford to pay motherfuckers. But it's like, if you could just count a little bit, you could be like, okay, it's B, it's me. It's 2 servers here. 1 cook, 1 dishwasher, 2 cashiers. Man, so it's 7 of us. You paying all of us an average of $10 an hour. Sandwiches $5 a piece.
How does this work?
You sell 20 sandwiches an hour, and you done paid everybody in this motherfucker.
You done paid everybody in here.
I know you selling more than 20.
Nigga. On weekends?
It's 14 sandwiches. Really. You really only have to sell 14 sandwiches.
Bruh, we out here making... I really don't understand why people have that job. Grown ass people. I really don't understand. I don't know how they made a living. I really don't.
That's
like,
America, bro.
America is, bruh. When I tell you... And then there was this one time, and this could probably be the last story about McAllister.
No, you good, bro.
Okay, cool. So my manager tells me, hey, can you go clean the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. The men's? I'm like, yeah, the men's bathroom? Oh, no, both. What? This is during hours. I'm like, both? 16, 17 at the time. They're like, yeah, can you go clean both bathrooms for me? I'm like, yeah, I guess. Because, you know, innocent, naive, not me asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I guess I can. So, you know, naturally, I'm trying to delay cleaning the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
So I clean the men's bathroom first.
Yeah.
All good, shiny, whatever.
Yeah.
Leave the men's bathroom. I get to the women's bathroom. Of course, I knock before, like, I even go in there.
Yeah.
I knock, I creak the door, and I say, hey, I'm about to clean in here. Is anybody in here? Yada, yada.
Uh-huh.
Right? Nothing. Radio silence. Right?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, cool. I do it one more time, just in case. Hey, I'm about to clean in here. Is anybody in here? Radio silence. Okay, I'm good. Right? So I'm trying to like really rush through this cleaning process.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? And I finish, but right before I finish, a female coworker walks in.
Uh-huh.
And evidently, no, I'm sorry. Before all that, I get into this one stall.
Uh-huh.
And it's right by the big handicap stall,
Uh-huh.
right? Why do I see a pair of feet?
Of course.
Right next to me, bro. Like, I'm like, oh my God,
I
dude.
knew somebody in there as soon as you said that shit.
I'm like, oh my God, dude. Are you serious? So I'm trying to be like, at this point, I'm just trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to hurry up, finish, whatever. Female coworker walks in. She's older, right? Kind of a bitch. But like, I'm sorry. We're not saying bitch on here.
No, that's different. You was using that. You was calling her a bitch.
But she was.
Yeah, no. Like we try not to refer to women as bitches on the FTS podcast. Yes. If you want to call somebody a bitch,
but
man,
like,
a female, they a bitch. Like, you know
right, this would be the same thing if I called somebody male a bitch.
Yeah, like Teddy.
Yes, bitch ass Teddy.
It feels good to say.
Yeah, it don't.
It rolls off the tongue.
He knows what
bitch ass TJ.
Bruh.
Anyway.
But she walks in. I guess she goes like straight to the stall that the lady was in, that the other girl was in. And like she's like, not like straight like and open the door, but like she notices like somebody's in there. And I'm like standing mad still, frozen, like I'm not there. Right? And I wait till they leave. I finish cleaning up. Leave. Jet, right?
What nigga stay? You was hiding in the other stall?
I was hiding, bro.
Not like a school shooter was in that motherfucker with your feet on the toilet. That nigga Devyn was
I'm
talking
over here
about.
like, nah. For real though. I'm so
with
serious.
Look, with the toilet brush talking about.
Bro. No, bro. Even better. Not even with the toilet brush. Nigga with the spray.
With the spray, bruh. That
Bro,
shit,
I'm so serious, bro. And it was like, and so they leave. I finish cleaning up. I'll leave the restroom, right? Relieved that I don't gotta do that shit no more.
For sure.
Right? The female coworker that went in the bathroom comes to me and was like, "You knew there was a girl in there. There was somebody in there. You knew that." Nigga, no, I didn't. Nigga, no, I did not. I tell her, I literally called out twice, loud as hell. I am about to clean the restroom. Is anybody in here? She's like, no, you didn't. No, you did not.
Damn,
Okay.
now you Devyn the pervert.
Devyn the pervert, bro. What are you trying to paint me as, bro? What are you trying to paint my image as, bro?
That's the episode there. I'm just playing.
Please no. Please no. Please have a beat Keep the Rape Baby over that, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh God, yeah, definitely it won't be. Because the funniest thing is that was in the very end of the podcast too. Niggas that have to listen to 1 hour and 40 minutes of podcast to even know why you a pervert. They'd be like, is Devyn really a pervert?
Is Devyn really a pervert? The man. No, bro. But like, she over here, you know, on my ass and everything about that. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not even listening to you no more. Then I see her ass go to the fucking manager, looks dead at me, and she's like whispering. She's whispering like this. She was like,
She hit you with the, you know what I mean, with the nigga in the courthouse talking about.
yes, bro. Yes. I'm like, are you serious? Are you for real? So now, not only trying to paint other people, you're not talking to me. You talking to the manager. That's a bet. I'll leave for the day. I'll leave, bro. I can't do it.
My nigga called Papa.
Papa, I gotta go.
I gotta get me up out of this.
I gotta go. I told him, hey, I got personal issues going on. They said, all right, go ahead.
They said, yeah, get your pervert.
They said, get my pervert ass out of here, bro.
Get your pervert ass out
Bro,
of here, nigga.
I'm like, dude, no. So, yeah, McAllister's was ass. The management was ass. The pay was ass. McAllister's, like I said, overall, ass. Ass.
0 stars.
Big Sean.
Big ass. And with that, we'll be about it.
We'll be out here with that one, bro.
Oh, man. As always, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in this motherfucker. If you've been listening for this long and you ain't already subscribed to following all the social media platforms and shit, you big time bugging.
Big
you know
time.
what I'm saying? If you're not paying the $4.99 to subscribe, you missing out on a bonus. I dropped a bonus episode today. Just Devyn walked this motherfucker. What you doing, nigga? I'm fucking dropping y'all niggas more shit, nigga. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Bonus episodes got the video playing on Spotify too because I ain't got to worry about adding an ad on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You can get the little video if you got the subscription on the Spotify. If you ain't left 5 stars, like I always say, that's the dopest free shit a nigga could do. So if you got an iPhone and you ain't left a 5-star review with a little comment on it like that,
What are you doing?
like, what are you doing?
What are you
know what I'm saying?
literally doing?
Yeah, what
bro?
are you doing? If you got an iPhone,
I left 5 stars and commented. Don't.
okay.
Don't come at me.
I had to make sure. My
I
nigga
did-
Dev.
I
I had to make
did,
sure my
bro.
nigga Dev was gang. You know what I'm saying?
I've left 5 stars already.
I already know. I'm just talking shit. Other than that, man, I don't think I got shit else for y'all, man. It's been dope. We gonna do a part 2 with my nigga Dev. We'll come back and do some more shit a little bit later.
Cause I got some more shit to talk about.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga wanna talk some more. I told y'all part of the season we was gonna be. This is Disney World, nigga. I told y'all we going on. I told y'all, nigga, we gonna have more guests, more episodes, more everything. You know what I'm saying? Video gonna be live all the time. This should be up on YouTube tonight. I probably dropped this motherfucking episode today. I don't know. Who knows? I might wait a few days. It's just no telling. So, in the meantime, man, that's all I got for y'all niggas. Dev, you got anything before you want to get out of here?
Nah.
All right, man.
Nah. Appreciate you for having me, bro.
Hey, man, it's been real. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming through. We about this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I didn't cue. I gotta hold up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cue up the outro music. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even
Double up in respect.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I forgot. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in here by myself, it's a little bit easier to remember all of the details of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we still. The outro playing yet?
Huh?
The outro playing yet?
Uh-uh.
Okay, hold up. Hey, when my man said follow you know, Ty Keys and Jacoby. Bro, follow them, bro. That music is fire. That music is fire.
Big fire.
Follow them, bro. Listen,
Right.
Stream them. All that shit, bro.
Right. Look, you see, look.
I gotta show love, bro.
Showing love.
I gotta show love, bro.
All right, man. We up out of this motherfucker, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, double up the respect. Came through the wire, fresh out the fire. My mic check. Leaning and rocking, feel it yourself. It's high tech. Moving pieces all on the board. My nigga trying to see billions. My gift to gab honest. Escape trials and tribulations, fighting your honor. Shark in the water, grabbing for paper like I'm Nirvana. Code of honor that I follow, my nigga, is worth billions. Homie, fuck your greasy granny them. He been slapping shit so long, they gotta come and Grammy him. He so fly, he walk on stars, solar systems carry him. Bank account status when they bury him. Billions. Make sure you say it 2 times. Dre, nigga. Make sure you say it 2 times. Tryna see the salad with the croutons, laying the foes down like futons for the billions. Yeah, man, you're not tuning in. Fuck this shit podcast.
And billions 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 and billions.